see me in bed, it's because I set up my tripod and then got back in it. It's pretty stupid. I'm in Vegas now. I just moved. Everything's new. Everything's different. It's time to make a vlog. Here we go. I wish I had a new intro for you guys, but you gotta make do with what you got. And now that we're in a new location, we'll get on it. If you were in a totally different city and no one knew you, aside from a couple of friends, what would you do?
You need guys that are poor, smart, and hungry. Most of these Harvard MBA types, they don't add up to dog shit. Every battle is won before it's ever fought.
I live here now with my good friends Will and Pasha in Las Vegas, and I tell you, it feels weird to say that, having spent the previous 30 years of my life living in Fairfield. You know, I woke up this morning and I was feeling that. I was missing it, missing the people there. Wanted you guys to see what I've been up to and what my new home looks like, but you know, I kind of equate it to, you know, like if you ever leave like a long-term relationship or something like that, and of course you're still in love, but there's circumstances and all kinds of logistics and things that made you decide to leave it. And there can be that remorse and that sense of like, am I doing it right? I hope I'm doing it right. It feels so weird and new and amazing, and yet. That's why we're making a vlog today. Pretty nice, right? Feel that heat already. I haven't been in this yet, but I hope to soon. But I thought, in typical STeng fashion, we will make some French toast this morning. What do you think about that, Lexi? Yeah? This is Pasha, my roommate, and our other good friend, Michael Dugan. I took this photo in the backyard of my house, Fairfield, Iowa, and it was just before we moved this guy out to Vegas, which I guess it all comes full circle. Now we're in Vegas. If you ever want to feel like you're in control of your world, all you gotta do is make breakfast. Classic. When I was driving out here to make the move, I crossed the 100,000 mile mark on my car since buying it. It was like 4 years ago or something like that, 4 or 5 years ago. That's a lot of miles for Fairfield. Getting out of your comfort zone is so freaking important. I was dead in the water for a couple of years, and I knew it. Not enough was at stake. You know, so much of life, I was thinking about this yesterday, is sink or swim. And then of course we have all our comforts and our friends and our possible vices and distractions, everything that would have us just forget how indifferent and wild and crazy the universe is. Wow, I actually just got that fly. French toast in, as Gordon Ramsay would say. Away from you. It's gonna be good. You hear that sizzle. Well, I wish this was a banana from Carla at the BP, but it's not. It's from Walmart. We make do with what we got. French toast, banana, scrambled eggs, cheese. napkins. I am exhausted from this move. I was out of my house on the 1st, and then I was couch surfing for like 2 weeks. And there's something really sweet and kind of amazing about that. But man, was I not getting good sleep. And it was just stressful, you know, like all my stuff was in my car, a lot of expensive stuff, and I was parking it on the street and just feeling like exposed. Do you like ketchup on your eggs? Be sure to leave me a comment. Be sure to like and subscribe this video. My God, Posh is going to EDC today, which is one of the biggest music festivals in the world. It's all this lights, pyrotechnics, loud. Don't get me wrong, it sounds awesome. It's also expensive, and while I'm trying to find my bearings in Vegas, I feel like, I don't know, I might go on Sunday, but we'll see. I just knew I needed to make a video. Will is playing cards today. That's how he makes a living. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could be in a casino like every day or every other day for like, 5 or 10 or however many hours these guys like to go. I guess it depends on how much money you're making, right? Nothing like French toast on a day like today. Seriously, it's one of my favorite things. If I'm ever like missing home, I cook this up. It's a great thing to make for people too. I've been a smoker for my entire adult life. I'm finally getting to the point where it's like, I want to smell good. I don't want to barf a lung when I'm running or something like that. And I also want to be on this earth for as long as I can possibly be. Yeah, it terrifies me. You have like an increased risk of stroke. Like, oh, the left side of my body is completely paralyzed now. I can't smile, I can't chew, like shit like that. Not cool. And that's quite a different mindset than I had in my 20s. I thought I looked cool. I was getting attention. It was a great way to leave a group of people, go outside, be alone, or if someone joined me, we would bond over a cigarette. And I still, excuse the French, love that. But maybe I can still find a way to do that and not destroy myself in the process. I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast and he says, I can't even play colleges anymore. And he's a comedian, of course, but he says because
I don't think they have enough life experience.
They haven't experienced like true loss.
Not there's anything wrong with being 18 or whatever, 19. But I want someone who's got some living under their belt so they know what the fuck I'm talking about.
My art would have suffered had I not experienced loss in my life. I think even Sam Harris mentions that in his own podcast. He'll ask his interviewees,
what negative experience, one that you would not wish to repeat, has most profoundly changed you for the better?
Because that's an awesome, honest conversation to have with someone. When I think about the great things I'm going to accomplish, I'm going to look back on moments like this and earlier in my life when, I had to make a life-changing decision to leave my hometown. Or I had to give up smoking because something was better, And that creates meaning. And that creates goals and milestones. And because we all want to progress through life. If you're not moving through life and being the chooser and the doer then you're just in a rut and you're dying on the vine. That's why you make a good breakfast. You go to the store, you get the ingredients, you scramble those eggs. You're cooking up your French toast, you slice that banana, you turn on record on your video camera, and before you know it, you're the master of your own destiny. You don't want to look back in life and be like, man, I wish I did it differently. And like a young person thing to say would be like, oh, there's no regrets in life. that. Yeah, there's regrets in life, dude. Definitely regrets in life. And you can it up too. It's not like, you know, it's so, this is gonna sound mean. There's that old adage, youth is wasted on the young. It's so true. My God. Anyone who's old would give their left nut, or whatever equivalent, to this is fun for me. You get to see where I live and what I eat and what I do and what I think. We can talk about any subject, by the way. Nothing's off limits. Talk about photo video theory, talk about life, talk about being 30, talk about all that good stuff. How to be an authentic person, which is something we're all practicing for the rest of our lives. You can't master that. I think you can surrender to it and hope to do better every day, but it's not, you know, that's never a one and done thing. Oh, I'm where I'm at and I'm the most authentic person in the universe. That. You know, I sometimes have my moments on this show too where I'm like, man, I could have delivered that better, or there was a deeper truth and I didn't talk about it. Now some of that you can gloss over in terms of video editing, but it always, you know, like messages have to come from the heart, primarily, I think. And then there should be some clarity of mind to navigate through them, and I'm still working on that. Like this, I'm just doing this video on the fly today, 100%. And it's because I need to get off my ass and literally be creative. I have to do that. Like the last couple of days, it's been very social. I've gone to a few casinos. I've been driving around, getting my bearings. You know, oh, this street is called what? Oh, and it runs north-south, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's a lot to take in. My primary reason for moving out here was to realize myself more as an artist, do more of what I love for money and better people's lives. And if I'm not working towards another major film or working on my YouTube channel, the soul dies.
Fucking A.
I still have a home in Fairfield, could always go back there if I want, but I just think that there's something more out here for me to explore. I'm really just trying to get to know myself in a completely new light. I'm here to start getting the best goddamn photography ever. For me. Wow, this just about wraps up breakfast. Got the whole place to myself. That was a pretty good breakfast. Welcome to Luke's Poolside Revelations, Volume 1. We're going to be doing a lot more of these. This is the introduction. Just giving you a heads up. We're in Vegas now, things are a little different. But I'll leave you with this. Life is hard. We struggle sometimes to find ourselves. Oh gosh. It's going to be a lot more of these, so get used to it. I'll leave you with this though. Stay true, stay busy, stay working, and it's not always easy, but as long as you're just authentic and working towards that highest aspiration of yours, whatever that may be. For me, it's honing in on my creative skills and craft and output, and hopefully showing you some really cool stuff in the coming weeks and months. Some new photography, lots of new videos and what have you. And so stay tuned, it's all going to be on this channel. And if you ever want to see something in a video, just comment below or reach out to me. I really appreciate it. Have a great one, guys.